Hey guys, it's Misopods and more with me. I hope everything is going well with you and you're taking care of yourselves and the ones you love. You may notice I'm a little bit deflated or less energetic than usual. I just did a video about a condition that I have and something I'm dealing with, but I'm kind of sick right now if you're curious about that. I'll try to remember to link it below. I hope everything is going well with you. You're taking care of yourselves and the ones you love. And this is another video that's not easy to make, so I figured I would make it when I'm in this funky mood, because why not? I want to talk about money. I have been struggling, and this is going to sound very convoluted, so I hope this makes sense. I'm incredibly happy. I have everything I want and everything that I need in my life. My daughters are amazing. I can support my daughters. I have the time to spend on my daughters, the energy. My life is in this positive place where I can be such a benefit to my daughters. I get to go out on my walks. I get my me time. I get my isopods. I can do a lot of this for free. I can go out and forage on my walks and live stream for free and do ecospheres and not pay a cent. This channel is called Misopods and More with me. I want to do more. And that's tough because I feel like I'm asking you for money as if money's important, but money to me is a tool and a resource. So what I'm getting at is I'm very awkward asking this, but I want to explain why I'm going to ask for your money. So I'm a disabled veteran and I don't have a lot of income in that I don't get to work more hours. I can't work for a raise. My income is set. I have birthdays coming up in 2 months and then Christmas a couple months after that. I'm always chasing that, saving for it. Again, my life has fit into that box. And I can't stress enough how amazing it is and how happy I am in my box. But again, there's more outside that box. So I want to share with you some of the things and the costs and just what I'm talking about and how I can earn this from you and share this with you. I do have a list because I'm not that smart and would get sidetracked, but I want to do more isopods. And that comes part and parcel with what I want to do with monetizing this, selling isopods and the such, but also being able to just up and send some of these guys to you. Now, to do that, whether it's wood, isopods, whatever, it's going to cost money to ship. I don't know the costs. I've not looked into it, and I know there's insurances and stuff like that. All of that is going to cost money, and that is just stuff I need to look into. I want to get a GoPro replacement because I have a GoPro Hero 9 Black. That sucks, and I hate it because, as an example, in my I can't say my live stream yesterday, but in my 2 live streams yesterday on my GoPro, I had to basically end the stream because the GoPro just stopped. It didn't want to stream anymore. Just no. So I reset the stream up. I walked away about 10 feet. No, GoPro's done. Just not having it. I don't like it. I hate it. I'll use it as I can, but Ninja, I hope you're listening to this part. You mentioned that about using it and all that. What frustrates me is I box. I want to find out what box I can use that GoPro in. Can I be 5 feet away, 10 feet away, 20 feet? Is it too hot, too cold? As long as I know what that box is. And the problem is the GoPro's like, we're fine this day, but now the box is this big and we're going to shut off live streaming. And the box is kind of distorted here now, but back here because it'll also, if it's too cold, but if it's streaming while it's cold, it's fine because it stays. Again, I don't want to navigate all that. I hate that, and I want to get an alternative to it. With that, I would like another hard drive because that thing just sucks up hard drive, shooting in 4K and 5K, which again, I want to bring to you guys. With that, I want to do trail cams eventually. I'm looking into that. Those are not expensive, but it costs money. Then mic covers, macro lenses for my Canon, because I want to get, again, my actual camera, be able to get in close with that like I cannot do now. Traveling. Gas is a big thing. Lodging if I have to go somewhere. I want to talk about doing everything from, for example, I'll try to show some pictures somewhere up here, maybe in front of my face, but Belle Isle is a place I want to get to, but I haven't been there in ever. I'll edit that out, that cough. But my point is, I want to drive places. I want to go up north and maybe spend a day there. If I do that, I'll have to pay for lodging and gas, and then whatever food I can't pack and take, that. So I want to go and, for example, Wally at Supreme Gecko. I dropped my list. I'll be right back.
Edit it out.
So I want to go visit Wally. I want to go to the Detroit Zoo. All of those things are going to cost money. Now, I want to get containers. I want to get plants to propagate, substrate. Now, this is embarrassing. Not embarrassing, it's just difficult to talk about because I think some people don't get it. But I do often hear, just buy a, I've heard, hey, Steve-O, make shirts for you, brand your shirt. All of that costs money. So again, let's go back. I have everything I need and I want to give you guys more, but I'm stuck operating in that area. I want to do things, for example, pick up garbage. I've done a couple live streams with that. Again, earn the money. I want to do things with you. But those little things add up for me. Some people will say, Steve-O, a GoPro mic wind reducing thing costs about $9. Shipping doesn't cost that much, all of this. They're not wrong. But I can tell you again, my lifestyle will come down to, at the end of the month, generally speaking, I'm right there. Again, I've tailored my life to operate within that box. And I'm right there every month. Meaning the moment I get any kind of expense outside of that, whether it's a car, sickness, illness, whatever, if I spend more money on myself or my kids that month, at the end of the month, I notice it when it goes into the negative. So those things do add up to me. Again, that's why personally I love going out on these live streams and doing on that aspect of it. It's absolutely free unless my phone breaks, which is why I say I'm hesitant to go into the water with it, because if I do, I'm out my phone. And again, I don't have the means to recoup that. I would have to beg, borrow, and steal to find a phone in the moment or the money to get a new one and all of that. It's not ideal, but again, in a way, I look at it like I would be working for you guys, which I think is neat. It gives me that routine, that schedule, more of a purpose, but it also connects me to you guys. That's another thing I want in this. I don't want to be a person saying, give me money so I can send you a thing. I want you to go on these walks with me. I want to maybe, if I'm out there one day and I chance upon a beautiful piece of wood or hardscape, and you happen to be in my live stream, I'd love to be able to say, oh, I'm going to send this to that guy. I'm going to show, we talked about that wood. They'll like that for that thing. I would like to do stuff like that. I make things like these. I would like to up and either deliver or, just for an example, I keep falling back to Wally, but, Russ, any of these people, Chance over here in Michigan, all of these people who, if I get to engage with them like that, I would like to do that. But again, the reality of it is that costs money. I don't have to do any of that. Again, my life is going to be fine, and I'm sure your life will be fine too. But I think all of our lives would be a little better if we could add a little bit more into our lives. So if you have thoughts on that, let me know below or reach out to me. Any input, ideas, things to avoid. I've never done any of this. I'm not good at it. Also, because I've never had the money to do it, for example, I know, going back to Wally, he has his buy a coffee thing. I don't know how that works. I've looked at it, but again, because I've not engaged with it, interacted with it, I don't know pitfalls to avoid, things people look for, all of the ins and outs of it. And I don't feel very comfortable often talking about it because, again, in a way, it's just basically asking people for money. But it is a lot more than that. So I hope everything is going well with you. I hope you're taking care of yourselves and the ones you love. I hope this goes well. Please give me any feedback you have below and have a wonderful day.